Hello, it's very good to have you with us on ERi-TV. This is English news broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara at 10:30 p.m. local time. First, the top stories. Contribution of the National Conference on Wheat and Maize. Voluntary blood donation. Syria's Assad arrives in China. China's Wang Yi visits Russia. The exemplary farmers that are taking part at the National Conference of Wheat and Maize that is taking place at Asmara Palace said that the conference will have significant contribution in boosting their agricultural production. The exemplary farmers who were awarded certificates of appreciation stated that the experience and information they got at the conference will significantly advance their farming endeavors, noting that the enhanced seeds they receive and the ongoing support from agricultural experts have significantly increased their agricultural production. The farmers called for organizing sustainable capacity building training programs for farmers across the country. In the same vein, at the second day of the conference, research papers were presented focusing on the molecular genetic identification of wheat, rust races in Eritrea, pests of maize, their status and management in Eritrea, and experience of other countries in the development of climate-resilient wheat varieties. Staff members of communication of the Ministry of Defense voluntarily donated 64 units of blood on 20 September with a view to enrich blood supply of the National Blood Transfusion Service. Nurse Orba Johannes, head of the blood collection at the National Blood Transfusion Service, praised the Ministry of Defense's communication staff for taking the initiative to save lives with regenerative blood and urged others to follow the noble example to save lives with the renewable blood. Mr. Berihu Mahari, staff member of the unit, noting that the staff members have the proper understanding on voluntarily donating blood in saving lives, said that the initiative is ongoing. We are live on ERi-TV. Please stay tuned for international news. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad arrived in China's eastern city of Hangzhou. Television footage from state media CCTV showed today, 21st September. Assad is due to attend the opening ceremony of the Asian Games along with more than a dozen foreign dignitaries. It is the first visit to the Asian nation since 2004, as Assad makes further strides to end more than decades of diplomatic isolation and amid Western sanctions. He arrived abroad on Air China plane amid heavy fog, which Chinese state media said added to the atmosphere of mystery, in the note to the fact that Syrian leader has seldom been seen outside of his country since the start of the civil war that has claimed more than 500,000 lives. In a statement on Tuesday, September 19th, Assad's presidential office said he would lead a senior delegation for a series of meetings in several Chinese cities, including a summit with Chinese President Xi Jinping. China's top diplomat Wang Yi began on Monday, September 8th, a four-day trip to Russia, during which both nations are expected to pledge deeper mutual political trust readily for a possible landmark visit by President Vladimir Putin to Beijing in October. Wang, who heads the foreign ministry as well as the ruling Communist Party's Foreign Affairs Office, will meet Security Council Secretary Nikolai Patrushev for annual security talks, the Chinese Foreign Ministry said in a statement. The veteran diplomat's talk with counterpart Sergei Lavrov covered a wide range of issues, including contracts at higher and the highest level, as both men pointed out in their opening remarks before the talks. Wang is expected to lay the groundwork for Putin's visit to the Chinese capital for a third Belt and Road Forum after an invitation by President Xi Jinping during a high-profile visit to Moscow in March. Putin attends China's first two Belt and Road Forum in 2017 and 2019, but he's not known to have traveled abroad since the International Criminal Court (ICC) issued an arrest warrant against him on ground of illegally deported hundreds of children from Ukraine. Now we have a quick review of the top stories. Stay with us. Contribution of the National Conference on Wheat and Maize. Voluntary blood donation. Syria's Assad arrives in China. China's Wang Yi visits Russia. It was me, Salem Brhano, with the news for tonight. Thank you for being with us. Have a good night.